Hello, Aquarius. Hi. Okay, this will be your reading for April 22nd all the way through to the beginning of May or so. So we will look at love first, and then we will briefly look at single Aquariuses, and then after that, money and career aspects as well. So we'll get started with love first, and we're going to take a look at who you are dealing with in love and see how things are going in that arena. So. All right, Aquarius. Show me Aquarius with their love person, please. Show me how things are going for Aquarius with their love person, please. Where are they at? April 2019, going into May. Okay, so they have the Two of Coin, they have the Sun card, they have the Ten of Wands, and they have the Two of Wands. So that, okay, good. And the and your card is underneath the deck. So this is good. To me, it looks like somebody's like, if you've been waiting for somebody to like kind of make a choice or move forward, or like if you've been in this relationship for a long time and you're dealing with your significant other and they've just sort of been spinning, a little bit, that sort of thing. It feels like they're going to have some sort of breakthrough, something like some happiness, something that makes them happy, and it's like they're coming around again. If this is somebody that, like I said, you've been waiting for to kind of get on board with Aquarius, then there's a chance for some of you that this could be kind of happening at this point finally. So, because it looks like it's been a while with the Ten of Wands. So, but this person, they had a lot that they had to deal with. Like it looks like, a lot of stuff with the Ten of Wands. So, and I feel like, like they could have, like I said, they could have been kind of holding in a holding pattern or keeping you in this like infinity loop of like never really moving forward or never progressing the relationship, that sort of thing. And for some of you, like I said, there may be some movement finally towards that. Okay. So let's see. For some of you, this could tie in because one of the readings had something to do with an air sign male and the possibility of like a pregnancy that kind of turned, not for the male. That would be very Aquarian. Talk about forward future moving. Wow. No, like, something to do with like a pregnancy that kind of turns things around, because they do have the Sun card here, and the Sun card does have a baby. So it's possible, that would tie in. It was, I think Libra maybe had that. I can't remember who it was. Okay. So let's put down your cards, Aquarius, and see what's going on. What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius. Where are they at in all of this? Where is Aquarius? Okay. Okay, so Aquarius, you have the Six of Coin, you have the Four of Cups, so you're not sure how you feel about that. All right. The Queen of Wands, and you have the Nine of Cups. Okay, and you have the World card at the bottom. This is very similar to, it was one of the other readings. I think it was Libra, so I'm not for sure, though, not 100%. But anyway, there could just be similarities because it's air sign energy, right? So, but with this reading, so one thing I will say is I see like stability forming here, like materially also. So I do see that for you, especially with the Six of Coin. I do feel like this, because it can mean that, but not always. Sometimes it just means balance or, different types of things. But I do think that it's the one of the more literal meanings of a gift being given to you, some sort of monetary gift or some sort of something that kind of changes the game a little bit for you. Puts you a little bit more stable money-wise. Or if you're already stable, like it's just an increase. So I do see that, like money being very good for you. But the other thing though, it's weird because it's like you almost don't want to accept it for some reason with the Four of Cups. So some of you might actually refuse it and not take it for some reason, like just kind of turn your back away and like, no, because I know if I take that, then there's going to be strings attached, and and I want this. I want my Nine of Cups. I want my dream. So some of you just may not be interested, in taking that because there might be too many strings attached. That's possible. You might feel it interferes with your creativity, your independence, your freedom, that sort of thing. Because you have your eyes set on something with the Nine of Cups. Oh, really? So here's the thing, though. Like that thing that you might have your eye on, that you're like hoping for with the Nine of Cups, like it feels like that's like gonna close out. Like that's not, because sometimes the Nine of Cups, sometimes it's a great card. It can be like manifesting, a desire or something like that, and you can be like kind of, wow, cool, my wish came true, or something like that. But what I find typically is that it's usually like temporary. It's not like your real wishes coming true. It's like a wish coming true, but it's like maybe you should have manifested something else, the kind of thing, because it's like good, but it's not like it's not something that lasts for a long time. And I get the sense that you're overlooking something here that is trying to be given to you, because you're focused on this Nine of Cups. But the thing is, but that's okay too, because maybe the focus on that is what needs to kind of, because there's something here about change, like the death of a cycle and a new cycle. There's something about transforming and something opening up that's going to be new for you, because you have this like new, I think somebody's checking you out, or you are possibly, because the Seven of Swords can be spying a little bit, but you could be like, checking out social media about somebody, or something. Yeah, wow, that's not going good though. Okay, all right, hang on. Let me retake a look at this, because actually I'm not seeing good outcome with that either. So, all right, what does Aquarius need to know about this Six of Coins? What does Aquarius need to know about the Six of Coin? The Aquariuses that this resonates with, what do they need to know about the Six of Coin? Because there's something about it that you're not seeing. Like there's this like karmic balance or like gift or something being handed to you, but it's like you're not wanting it. Like you're not seeing it, or you're not wanting it because you want this. All right, so what is the Six of Coin? Okay, so the Six of Coin is like, it's some sort of victory or something. It's something that could really help you for some, that's what I'm getting for some of you. It could be a fire sign. Definitely Leo. Definitely could be Leo with the Sun card here. All right, and it's very fiery energy, whoever it is. So I mean, they could be a fire sign, most likely. If they're not, I mean, there's something like there's like a lot of passion about them, or there's just something very fire-esque about their personality, right? Like vibrant, or just that they have a lot of passion for you, or something like that. So it could have something to do with, like, this could be like a gift of a car or a vehicle, that maybe, like I said, you feel like there might be strings attached. Or maybe, you're contemplating that and you're just not sure because there's like this other thing that you want. There's something here like where you're contemplating, you're not sure. And I don't see how it relates to love, really, except if it's, there's one thing, like if it's two people like that you're focused on, Aquarius. I've got Cancer energy here, and I've got like fire energy here, Leo or Aries or Sagittarius. But there's Earth here too. You know, there's everything except air, actually. So there's everything except communication. So that's one signifier there. But to me, it feels like this person, you know, huh. There might be strings attached. That could be why. You know, with the Six of Wands, I don't know. I feel like that it might be like some sort of showy type thing to get your attention, you know, kind of thing with the Six of Wands. But I think they're going to end up hurt over this whole situation. So let's see what the Nine of Cups, because that's what you're focused on. Let's see if that leads to something good. Let's see if you're on the right track by not taking this offer and moving towards this other offer or goal. Nine of Cups for Aquarius, please. Nine of Cups for Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, I've got two kings here. And I've got the Empress card, which again can lead to pregnancy and things like that, but not necessarily. All right. So like, I feel like you really want to keep putting effort into, you know, this is weird. It's really not a love reading is what I'm getting. All right. I'm getting like more of a stability reading. Okay. I feel like there's something here about like, maybe you want to purchase a car or like you guys are thinking about that and your partner's on board and says, okay, you know, most of the burdens have been handled. We're pretty much through the woods. You know, I'm feeling hopeful about the future. Let's move forward. So it could be that. And as silly as it sounds, I mean, this could be over like that. Like, I don't feel like this is a big love dramatic issue or anything, but there are a couple other things and I'll go into that. But honestly, the storyline I see is like somebody like wanting to like purchase a car, but like not really sure like if that's what they should do because their real dream is maybe working more towards, living in a better home or purchasing a home in the future because they you know, they're putting a lot of effort and work into that. So they could be trying to tame themselves in spending money on a vehicle so that they can put this money towards a home. So that could be it. It could be you guys having maybe a disagreement on this, although I don't see arguments really, but it could be that, you know, your significant other wants to move forward and yeah, let's get the car, you know, kind of thing. Maybe it's a convertible or, you know, what, you know, something like that. Right. But you're kind of like, you know, with this card, no, you know, our dream is to, you know, move out of this apartment and get like a better apartment or get a better home, you know, purchase a home, you know, that kind of thing. So it could just be stuff like that. The other thing it could be is like, you know, you could have two, because I saw two kings down there. So there could be like two people that you are dealing with and, you know, possibly one is married and one is not. But one of them is like, you're just like they keep trying to give you gifts or keep trying to be a little showy for you, you know, and it's just not your thing. And it's like, that's not what you want. You want this, you know, you want this other one, but the other one is married. So, you know, or otherwise, you know, engaged, you know, kind of thing. Not like, you know, like engaged and like to be married, but like otherwise occupied or, you know, like they're not really, you know, you wanna, you know, because it's like sometimes it's like a fantasy card, but the cards at the bottom of the deck and stuff don't support it like really coming into fruition at this time. So it could just be, you know, weighing your options kind of deal. I mean, somebody's into you, you know, you got the Sun card, you know, for the person you're dealing with. They're very happy with you and they want to move forward with you. But I feel like they're reaching out and trying to like impress you in some way, but you're just not impressed, you know, kind of deal, because you have your eye on something else. Possibly a Virgo. But that for some of you, there is news of pregnancy or something like that coming in soon, and that's going to bring a lot more balance to a relationship. And you will be moving towards stability, probably a home, marriage, something like that. Yeah, it's going to be like the closing of an old cycle and a start of a new. So definitely moving forward in that direction for some of you. Man, that's way later though. That's like coming up. I mean, you might be seeing the start of that now, but I mean that type of activity will be coming like way down the road. That's where some of you are headed. So, all right, kind of an odd reading. I'm not sure, you know, if I nailed that one or not. I feel like I'm a little on the fence on that one. So, but you know, they're generals. I don't know. You know, sometimes you know, I just really feel them, and you know, and then every once in a while there's usually like one in the bunch where I'm a little like unsure if I got, you know, I'm just being honest, you know, but I felt like there was something accurate there. So, well, yeah, I'll keep it up. Sometimes like I just feel like, oh my God, that was just a train wreck, and I'll just like redo it. But that I don't do that too often, because usually messages come out for a reason, train wreck or not. All right. So, okay, so let's look at singles. Single Aquariuses. Oh wow, hang on a second, guys. Ooh, it is hot and humid always at this hour. Okay, oh, let me plug in my battery while we're at it, and we're gonna do singles right now. Single Aquariuses. Okay, there we go. Single Aquarius. What's going on with single Aquariuses? Single Aquariuses. April 2019, going into May. Single Aquariuses. What are the messages for single Aquariuses? April 2019. 2019, single Aquariuses, messages for single Aquariuses. Okay, we're almost there. All right. Single Aquariuses, 2019. What are the messages, please? Single Aquariuses. Okay. One more shuffle after this, and we're good. Okay. All right. Single Aquariuses. What do we got? All right, going up higher. Good. Okay. All right. Kind of. All right. All right. So we got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man, Eight of Cups, and Justice. Okay. All right. So. All right, so this is a steady climb, all right, is what I see. But it's like, it's a steady climb, but it's not, I'm, you know, sometimes they're just, it's not the best reading, okay? So I'm just going to start off with that. I think, okay, it could be like some of you, we're trying to get something off the ground with this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So it could be definitely, again, be a fire sign. This might tie into that first reading. I don't know, you know, whatever. Possibly a Scorpio. That could be too, with the Cups and the Death card here. But I don't think it's a Scorpio card so much as, and we have Pisces over here as well, as much as like the transitioning of things, because it's sort of like a movement kind of thing. But it seems to me like there could have been like an end to a situation. The Knight of Wands could have been more like the recent past, where the Knight of Wands is like, okay, I'm free again, I'm single, and here I go, you know, and it's sort of like being very active, you know, kind of, you know, it's the player of the tarot, right? Okay, is the Knight of Wands. And there could have been like some kind of interesting sparks and some things there, but I feel like you kind of did that gamut, and now you have the Death card, which is more about transformation and moving towards something else, right? Because it's like, it feels like if you've been kind of, you know, in that mode of a little bit of the player, you know, vibe or something, it could be for some of you that it's just like, it's just feeling natural to transition into kind of not being like, maybe that's not what you want to, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, you know, because that's cool. I mean, if that's your thing, go do it, you know, and if you're comfortable with it, you know, that's fine. But some of you might be feeling like the urge to sort of transform that scenario and start looking for like a partner is what I feel, because it's like you're kind of going from this energy to this Queen of Swords. But the problem is like, I don't think that like you're very clear like on what you want yet. And I'm not gonna say the problem, it's not a problem, because this is a natural transition, like I said. So I mean that takes a little time sometimes to like define what it is exactly that we are looking for a partner. Because, you know, a lot of times we think, okay, what do we want? Oh, we want somebody fun. We want somebody sexy. We want somebody stable, you know, those types of things. And that's cool, you know, but it's like, but you can define that a little bit more, because do you want somebody that's like 100, you know, like 99.9% of the time just always fun, you know, or do you want somebody that's like fun, you know, and adventurous, you know, spirit, but also, you know, very, you know, but also can be serious and have more deeper conversations. And you know what I'm saying? You got to like kind of like refine and all. And I feel like that's where you're at right now. Like you're sort of refining what it is that you want, and now you're starting to communicate it. You know, to communicate, you know, to what, to source, to spirit, to universe, to God, you know, whatever, you know, or to your higher self, you know, whatever it is. But it's cloudy, because like the moon card is here. So I feel like it's like the universe is, when I see the moon card, a lot of times like the universe wants to kind of let you in on something, or get something going for you, and that sort of thing. But you have to clearly, you know, communicate what it is you're seeking, right? You've heard all that in the like manifestation vids and all that kind of deal. And I just feel like, but that's, like I said, it's cool because I feel like it's a natural transition anyway to something. Now, for some of you too, this could be like you finding out the truth about a situation that like you were like really into, you know, that could be too, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And it could like be the end of a situation for you. Like you could have had like some feelings for somebody. This would be someone brand new, by the way. This would not be somebody from the past, because it's aces. So this would be somebody brand new that might have come in that you thought kind of might, you know, be interesting, but you find out some information about them soon. So it might not resonate now, you know, this might come in later, because the moon card, like I said, shows you things like at the right time, but it's usually hidden at this point. But, you know, ask for it. You know, if you're feeling like that might be the case, then ask your guides or whatever, what have you, like for clarity on the situation. And I think that it may be transforming for you, and you're going to find that it's a lot more confusing than you think. Okay, I think you're going to get some clarity on something about this person. So that could be for some of you too. But the other part, I do feel like strong. It's very, very good to sort of start refining what you want. Do that at night. At night, you know, with the moon card, that's what I'm feeling. Not necessarily like a morning ritual thing. I'm feeling it at night. But don't go too deep. You know, the moon card's a little, you know, can indicate a little bit too much in your head and that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, because I mostly too, I think you guys are going to find out something about someone new, definitely new, not someone from the past. And it's like information that's going to kind of change things for you, but not in a like. Unfortunately, I don't feel like it's in a good way. I feel like it's like in a very confusing way, and it just, if you continue on this, it could be going on for quite some time. Although it does have its potential, you know, there is some stability down the road, but it's going to, you're going to have to go through some trials and tribulations with this person. But you do have the Ace of Cups, which is strong, so you do have the strength to do that. But it's going to be some pretty Plutonian type changes, you know, that are going to occur when you find out like this information, or you gain this clarity about who this person really is. Okay, so that could be too. All right, so I'm gonna leave that. It's kind of a weird reading again. All right. All right. Work, money, opportunities, things like that. Let's look at that. I'm using a new spread. I've got it in front of me here on the phone. Just because I kind of got like tired of doing the Celtic Cross all the time for the general videos, and my other like career money spreads are like just they're not really cut out for general reads. So I got this one off the internet, and it's just called Career and Money Review. So we'll be using that one. I might glance to it from time to time because I haven't had a chance to memorize it yet. I've just kind of been testing it out with these videos, and so far I like it. So you can let me know what you think. All right, so Aquarius is pleased for the rest of April into May for their career and money review. For the Aquariuses out there, please show me some information for all Aquariuses out there for money and review. Aquarius 2019 for money and career. Money and career, please. 5-part spread. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, and we have the Six of Coin. Okay, and we have the Eight of Coin at the bottom of the deck. So increasing, that's nice. You know, that's a good thing. Queen of Wands is here, so that's good. That's like creative problem solving, or possibly being moved into a creative, you know, a better position. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here, so that is good for the females watching this. But it doesn't matter. Queen of Pentacles, that's one of the ones, you know, the King and Queen of Pentacles are usually ones that all kind of intermix. Because if you watch my readings, like I usually kind of go by the gender of what they are, but King and Queen of Pentacles are one of the ones that I will switch around, especially if it's a career reading. All right, so the position number 1 is your current financial situation. So we have the High Priestess, so that doesn't tell me much, right? So it you know, the thing I can say is there's probably I mean, it's gonna. I guess that's probably what it is. It's gonna be different for everyone. I think with the High Priestess, because it's a card of your intuition. Like, you know, you already know where you are, right? But there could be too, like if you're working with someone else, which I may see here, that there's this element of like mirroring. Okay, so in other words, if you're working with someone who is, or in your career arena, if you're surrounded by or working closely with someone who is doing well financially, then I feel like you will be mirroring each other. So like you might kind of like start taking on those qualities yourself. I don't know if that's making sense. I hope it is, but that works the opposite way too. So like if you are surrounding yourself with people who are, you know, and that's just common sense. I mean, you know, not to surround yourself with the people in the workplace who are like always bitching and complaining and saying, oh, I'm never going anywhere in this company, and, you know, crap like that. But the thing is though, that like you might be mirroring that too. Okay, so I'd say like just use your intuition in that respect to guide you to the right like peers and or mentors and things like that. Okay, so let's see. The Page of Cups is in your, what position is this? Where new sources of income will come from. Okay. So this could have something to do with something youthful, okay? There's a few different things this could be. This could be, and somebody else had this in the exact same position, so that's interesting. But it could come from like someone very young, okay? So like a teenager or something like that. When I say young and youthful, like not like 30, you know, I'm thinking, you know, like 18, you know, 20, maybe top, something like that. But it could be someone who like gives you an idea, or they just say something like, oh man, you know, I was playing my video game the other day and you know, and they had such and such and such, and oh my God, wouldn't that be cool? You know, if we really had those, and like all of a sudden like something clicks, and it's like not that necessarily, but like something just like, you know, is beneficial to you. Or it could just be like some kind of weird thing, like maybe this young person that you know around work or something like that just says something, and you know, and it's like you pick up on it because you have the wisdom to pick up on, you know, because you're the High Priestess now, you have good intuition and good psychic ability, that you kind of like pick up like, ooh, that's a good opportunity, or there's something, that like will like click, with you from probably someone young, or it could have something to do with like your financial opportunities could come from an offer of work. That's what the Page of Cups is. Okay, so that makes sense. So it could be a new job offer, or it could also be just something based around youthful activity. So maybe, for instance, you might find yourself, throwing out your resume to a place that caters to youth in some way, or has a lot of youthful type energy around it. Okay, so it could be that. But all in all, it could just be a job offer, in that position, because it's like how you're making your money, like what opportunities, right? So that's good. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and that is in the opportunities to consider. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles to me is, this is in the opportunities to consider section. So the things to consider about the Queen of Pentacles is that she is very, very super wise with her money. Okay, so she doesn't make crazy investments. She makes safe investments. She knows when to save her money. She knows when to spend her money. She knows when to give and when to save. So sometimes you need to be generous and nurturing and help people and things like that. But she also knows like when, it's, oh, I got to save, I've got to do this too. She's just the whole package when it comes to money. She's very financially savvy. Okay. And she got that way through experience and wisdom and, that type of practical behaviors. Okay. So I think that's what the message is kind of saying, those are the things to incorporate. It might be a good time to invest, for some of you, and, don't only, your intuition and your psychic ability will lead you to the right thing. But for some of you, if that is what's calling you, that it might be a good time to invest, because you do have the Six of Coins as your outcome, which is, it's like getting a return, right? You're getting a gift, you're getting an exchange. All right. And so that could be, and then we go to the Eight of Coins. So you might like kind of find this interesting and start working on it some more and studying it some more. So for some of you, it could be about investing. So the other card, let's see, what's next to that is for how the opportunities will benefit you. So how this opportunity will benefit you. So in other words, how you choose to look practically at money, how you choose to invest in money or save your money, or just be practical and grounded with your money, will benefit, because you may get to a point where you may be able to shed a lot of light to others on how this works. Okay, you could even some of you could even think about writing a book for young people about how to be the Queen of Pentacles, how to save and give and all those types of things. That could be indicated here. It will teach you how to be generous, and it'll teach you basically wisdom and generosity. It will help you maybe to lead others, okay, and help them flourish as well. So that could be like a youth, like in your own, maybe that could be your child, which, by the way, don't discount that either. This could be your own, child, like if it's a teenager or a kid, not like a toddler, but like a kid or a teenager that says something to you that kind of, because this is the mother card too. So we got like mother and kid here possibly. And it could be something that they say to you that like, wow, that's a really good idea, or something like that. But this allows you to kind of almost step into like a mentorship type role. Okay, so I think that's really good. Or this could be, if that's like, you're not quite ready for that and you're like, wow, I'm just taking a job at Starbucks next week, So if that's the case, then this could be someone doing this for you. This could be someone imparting like some really good words of wisdom about stability, about how to gain your stability. And again, your intuition and your psychic ability will lead you to this person, but it will also filter out if they are legit or full of crap. Okay, so you can trust your intuition with this, but I feel like this is like legit. It's good. There is some sort of gift coming towards you financially, so that's good news, because the Six of Coins is some sort of increase, in finances. So it's not necessarily like a windfall or anything like that. It can be at times, But, you know, it could just mean, you know, if you're you know, usual, like if you get like a bonus for something and it's usually like, you know, $1,000 or something, then for some reason it might be $1,600, you know, or, you know, it could be like that kind of thing, right? Or it could be significantly larger, you know, depending. Or it could just be some sort of gift or tangible that is valuable in like a material sense, okay, in gain. It could be somebody giving you tools to start something artistic or creative, or, you know, it could be somebody supporting you as a patron, okay? It could be something like that. So, you know, you've got good cards. I do see financial increase and continuing probably into May, most likely. So that is good. And I think I'll leave it there. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed this, you know, maybe consider subscribing. I do these readings I do every about 10 days throughout the month, so like 3 times a month. And I do daily-ish love readings where I will read just love only for, like I do those about every 2-3 days, something like that. Sometimes I go live and at random and just answer free questions. So, you know, subscribe if you want. That helps support my channel. And also you can find me at behindthelimb.com also. All right, thanks guys, and we'll see you soon. All right, bye.